Uh, Marley, do you mean 4.03? Hey, Jonathan. No, that's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and open that up. If you want to go ahead and go to Class Kick and go to 4.03. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yay. Good job, Liv. So just a side note, if y'all are like you don't have anything going at the moment, like you have nothing to do, what I'm going to actually do so that y'all can go ahead and get a little bit of an early start on this is you can go work on the Unit 4 writing assignment. It's in Class Kick. It's actually not very long. So if you want to go... No, you're fine. You don't have to do this. I was just saying if you wanted to work on the Unit 4 writing assignment while you're in here, you can totally do that. That way, if you have questions, I can try to help you out, and we can go from there. But you do not have to. If you have other stuff that you'd like to go get done today, by all means, you go right ahead. Okay? I'm just here for questions. I think we're going to start with 4.03. So if y'all are having some troubles with the linear regression, like the calculator stuff, we're going to go over that. Bye, Anya. Have a good day.
Since I had completed most of my assignments and I'm not having homework due, can I work on the 4.3 linear regressions like practice?
You can, or if you want, Erica, you can work on the Unit 4 writing assignment if you'd like, and that way I can help you with it. And then all you'll have to do this week is we have a TFAR coming up, and we have the unit test, and then you'll be like done. Jonathan, I wonder, does it give you an error code, like error domain or something like that? Okay, will you click go to and see what it takes you to? Because sometimes that happens if you, like, on your list in your table, if you have like 5 in the X column and 6 in the Y column, or you have like a blank in there, it might not it doesn't calculate it correctly. So I can try to help you figure that out. But I actually do think that Desmos is a little bit easier, but that's 100% like whatever you are more comfortable with, that's what I want you to use. You do not have to use Desmos, especially since you have your own calculator and you can take that to the test.
Miss Smith, so for my Class Kick, I understand how to work the calculator and stuff, but certain things like finding the function and R, like that, if that's on the same page, I would get R correct, but I'm not getting the function correct.
Okay, is this on your 4.03?
Yes.
Okay, this Class Kick is like kind of goofy. Let me pull up your slides. Sometimes if you have like a space between the plus sign and your next number, it will count it wrong, which is like really annoying. But let me look at yours because I think I did grade it and it looked okay. That's fine, Jonathan. I think that means you have something wrong with one of your lists. But okay. I don't think. Okay, so Amari, when you did, go to slide 8 for me.
I'm there.
Okay. When you did, oh, I know why it's counting that one wrong. So it wants you to round to the nearest 10th. So instead of 0.42, we're just going to leave it as 0.4. And then instead of minus 19.8, or wait, instead of minus 20, you're going to do minus 19.8. And that should fix yours.
Okay, thank you. And
You're
do you
welcome.
mind looking at 9?
I will definitely do that. Let's see. Okay, let's see. 9. Yep, you've got the R right. I think this is probably like a spacing issue, which is so annoying. But let's take a look. Okay, so for your, at the end where you have 4,035, it should be 4,035.3. And then that should be correct. It should count it correct. Yep, there you go. And then for that last box, you'll just plug in 10 for X into that equation. And then let me take a look at,
thank you.
Let me take a look at 11 too, just to be sure. Because we'll probably get to that one too. So I'll just leave you some comments in the chat.
Miss Smith?
Yeah.
For the first, on slide 4 of the unit 4 writing assignment, do we need a round or just keep like the keep the A as a regular number?
Let me go to it. Okay. All right, so on the first slide, you can, let me edit this. I'll just put round to the nearest, we'll do 10th. Yeah, 10th is fine. You can round to the nearest 10th. Okay, Marley, can you help me? What number would you like to start with for 4.03? And Adelina, yes, let me get to 4.01. B, and then let's go to slide 8. Whoops, hold on one second. Okay, so Adelina, when you write this out, you're correct that your slope is going to be 1/4. That's right. Now we have, just because there's a 5 here, that doesn't mean that's the y-intercept. So we actually have to plug it into our point slope formula. So it's going to be 1/4 times x minus 4. So now you're going to distribute your 1/4 to x and -4, and then you'll solve for y. So you're really close. All right. Marley, let's look at 4.3, the first slide. You're welcome. All right, so you're using your calculator, right? Go ahead and type in your values. So L1 will be on the top if you're using your calculator, or if you're using Desmos, it'll be Y. Okay, let me see if I can pull up the directions again. You're gonna go to stat. Actually, Marley, why don't you, in another tab, open up the 4.03 practice and tutorial class kick, because it has the steps on the slides for you. And I can put them up here too. I just want to make sure that you know where to find them on your own. So let's see. Okay, you've got it. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to take a picture of this real quick. See if I can. And actually, before we do this, Marley, I want you to make sure that your diagnostic is on. It should be, but let's make sure. So you're going to hit the second button and then the number 0. And then you're going to scroll down. I'm going to put these in like little boxes so we know those are zeros in second. And then you're going to scroll down until you get to diagnostic on, and you're going to hit enter 2 times. So let me know when you've got your diagnostic on. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to follow these steps. So first you're going to hit the stat button on your calculator. And then it will bring up where it says edit, and you're going to go ahead and hit enter because you're going to edit your list. So go ahead and hit enter. All right, so then it gives you L1 and L2. Yep, okay. So type in your numbers for L1, type in your numbers for L2. Once you have done that, you're going to hit that stat button again. And then this time, instead of like, it's going to automatically highlight edit, but you're going to scroll to the right 1 time and hit calculate and go down to the one, it's number 4. So it should say linear, like LINREG. And you're going to hit enter and then go down to the bottom where it says calculate again and hit enter. Okay, why does it give you like an error code? Okay, what is the error code? So a couple things that could potentially happen is, like if you have a blank space in one of your table lists, like if one of them has a blank space, you'll have to hit the delete button. Or if you have more numbers in your left than your right, those are really the only errors we get. So you're going to hit the delete button. It says DEL. It's like in the very top row to the far right. Okay, what is it saying? Well, then you probably don't have a blank number. Do you have the same number of like entry points in the L1 and L2? Okay. No problem. Take your time.
Miss Smith,
Yeah.
I need help on slide 6 of Unit 4 writing assignment.
Okay, what's your question?
Well, it says describe the relationship between f of x and the graph g of x
Uh-huh.
equals f of x negative 4. I don't know how to really solve
Okay,
it.
so do you remember from our lesson on Tuesday where I put up those rules for you, the linear transformation rules?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're going to do is you're going to use words and say this was shifted up 3 units or down 12 units or to the right 1 unit. So you need to, I can post that. Let me post the screenshot again. So you're going to look at your graph or like look at what they give you. So your parent function is the f of x, and then you're going to say, okay, so g of x is taking the first one, it's taking f of x and subtracting 4 at the end. So what does that do then? Let me post it here. If I look at my rules, maybe. If I look at my rules, when I am subtracting at the end, so outside of the parentheses, what kind of shift is that and how many units? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, Marley, did it work for you that time? Okay, so then you hit, let me go back. Okay, so you're going to go over to calculate, go down to the linear regression and hit calculate, hit enter. Then you'll scroll all the way down to where it says calculate again and hit enter. And it should give you a value for A, B, R squared, and R. Okay, so now your function, like it gives you, this is how it looks at the top, y equals ax plus b. Underneath, it gives you a value for A and a value for B. So you're going to take that value for A and plug it in. That's your slope. You're going to take your value for B and plug it in. That's your y-intercept. And we're rounding to the nearest tenth. So that's one number after the decimal. And you'll just write your equation.
Can you go back to the side of like all the rules of g of x so I can take a screenshot of it?
Yes, I can. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So for predicted value, Marley, what you're going to do, like let's say, I'm just making this one up, but let's say my equation looks like this, 0.2x plus 8.9. So if they want to know what's the predicted value if x is 10, then what I'm going to do, instead of x, I'm going to plug in 10. So I do 0.2 times 10 and then add 8.9 to that. So that should give me 10.9, I think. So you're just plugging in that number for x into the equation that you just wrote out. Okay, sounds good.
For slide 6, we have to show work, or our work is just
No, you can just write it out.
Okay.
Just a sentence is good. Yep, you're good. All right. Does anyone else have any questions for me? Or anything you want to go over? Anything at all? If you don't have any questions, you are free to go. Yes, I can. Give me 1 second to get there.
Well, I'm done with the Unit 4 writing assignment, so I have
Okay, good job. Yay.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, Erica. Good job. All right, Marley, let me look at it. Okay, slide. Wait, hold on. I do not see you. Hold on 1 sec. No, I think I should be able to see you. Okay, there you are. Slide 6. Yeah, you're good. Yep, that's perfect. Good job. So you're going to do the same thing basically throughout all of this assignment. When you get to slide 7, your correlation coefficient, that's going to be the R value that it gives you. When you run your linear regression, you'll get a value for R, and that's the value you're going to put in there. Now, the correlation coefficient asks you to round to the nearest hundredth. So that's going to be two numbers after the decimal. And then for the correlation coefficient, if the answer is close to 1, like 0.9 something, that means it's a strong correlation. If it's like less than 0.5, it's not a strong correlation. So that should help you answer the third question. Of course, you're welcome. Oh, no, that's what we're here for. I'm glad you're asking questions. That's perfect. That's exactly why we're here. Alina. Have a good day. Marley, actually, if you're finished, I can grade it while we're sitting here. Once you're finished with it. Okay, no problem. If you'll just raise your hand, I'll grade it. I'm going to be like working on updating grades until 10:45. So while we're sitting here, I will be updating some grades. I was just grading some of the Unit 4 assignments. Okay. What, Naxia, can you tell me what assignment you're on? Unit 4. Okay. So 6 and 7. Let me actually put up the rules here. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to write a sentence or just like a brief a couple words that tells me, okay, what is happening? So basically you're going to start by looking at the function g of x and you're going to say, okay, what's happening to it? Am I adding something in the parentheses? Am I subtracting? Am I adding something outside parentheses? Am I making it negative? Am I adding a different slope to it? Okay, so you're going to look and see what's happening. So then you're going to write a sentence like, this is a vertical shift up however many units. Okay, so you're just writing a sentence or just a brief little statement about what is happening to the original parent function, if that kind of makes sense. If you want to like write something, I can look at it and let you know if you're on the right track. Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, I will. Let me log in. Give me just a second to get there. My computer is so slow right now. There we go. All right. Okay, let me look. I just clicked on it. Sorry, it's just being so slow. Okay, wait, hold on just a sec. I don't see anything on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect for A. Good job. Okay, so progress learning. Good question. Hold on one second. I know that the like account ID is TOPS 96, all lowercase. But let me see if I can get you more information on. On like what your account ID is. All right, guys, we are coming up on 10:45. So, Sean, hold on one second. I've got a document for you that tells you. Okay, good. Maxie, if you will just raise your hand. Marley, you too. Sorry, guys, my internet is being so slow. But if you'll just raise your hand, then I will get that graded real quick. Okay. Hey, Sean, I'm going to actually go ahead and send out this login document in an email. Okay, so if you will just check your email in like 1 minute. It has all the steps with pictures, and I will put that in for you. Okay, good question. All right, guys, if you don't have it, if you have questions the rest of today, feel free to email me. And if you are A through M, I'll see you tomorrow. If you're N through Z, I will see you Wednesday.